Hello and welcome. Today we are digging into your single most valuable resource, one you can never get back, your time. We're going to uncover where it all goes, who's fighting for every single second of it, and most importantly, how you can actually start winning it back.
All right, let's just dive right in with a number that it might honestly shake you up a bit. It frames this entire conversation and, yeah, it's a little heavy, but trust me, stick with me on this.
334 months. That's it. If you're 18 years old right now, that's a pretty optimistic guess at how much free time you have left in your entire life. This is after we take out all the stuff you have to do, like sleeping, working, and all those life essentials. And this really puts it all into perspective. You're looking at a 90-year life, all laid out. Just look at those massive chunks of time, completely eaten up by sleep, work, chores, and then you see that little block at the very end. That's it. That's your 334 months. All of a sudden, it looks incredibly precious, doesn't it? That is the space for everything that makes life worth living.
So, that's the real question, isn't it? What are you going to do with that small, finite block of time? Seriously, think about it. Your passions, the places you dream of seeing, the skills you want to learn, the people you want to spend that time with. This is it. This is the time you've got for all of that.
So, where is all that precious time actually going? The answer, it turns out, is both incredibly simple and, frankly, pretty shocking.
And here it is. This is the modern dilemma right here. The average 18-year-old is on a path to spend 93% of their remaining free time just looking at a screen. And let's be clear, this isn't for work or school. This is your free time, a mind-blowing 93% of it.
And here is the huge disconnect. We tell ourselves we're just giving these apps a few minutes here and there, for a quick hit of entertainment. But what we're actually giving them, when you add it all up over a lifetime, is over 26 years. 26 years of our conscious, free life. The thing is, we're absolutely paying for these free apps. We're just paying with our time. Let's actually put a price tag on it. Let's say your time is worth, a modest $20 an hour. If you spend 2 hours a day on an app like TikTok, you're effectively paying $1,200 a month for that free service. Now, would you ever pay that in cash?
Now, here's something you have to understand. This massive drain on our time isn't some accident. It is not a coincidence. It is the direct result of a very deliberate, very powerful business model. It's by design.
This quote just nails it. It gets right to the heart of the matter. In this new attention economy, if you're not paying for the product, then you are the product. These platforms make their money by capturing our attention and then selling access to our future behavior to advertisers. It's actually a pretty simple three-step process. First, they collect every scrap of data they possibly can to understand you better than you understand yourself. Second, they use all that data to design features to keep you scrolling, to keep you on the platform for as long as humanly possible. And third, they sell the ability to influence your future. What you're going to buy, what you think, maybe even who you vote for.
And beyond just the time we're losing, there's a huge cognitive cost. The medium really is the message. A platform like Twitter basically trains our brain to see the world in black and white, to value being constantly updated more than being deeply informed. Now, compare that to a book, which teaches us the opposite, that the world is complex and it takes real focus to even begin to understand it. We are literally training ourselves day in and day out for distraction.
Okay, so we get the problem. The battle for our time is real and the stakes could not be higher. But how in the world do we fight back? Well, let's look at a really powerful way of thinking about the solution. This is what author and coach Brendan Burchard calls the dreams equation. It looks simple, but it is incredibly profound. All it means is that for you to live the life you really want, your dreams have to be bigger, louder, and way more important than all the forces trying to pull you away from them.
So let's break down these three forces, the 3 Ds. Distractions, those are the obvious ones, right? The pings, the notifications, the endless scroll. Then there's discouragement. That's the enemy inside, the self-doubt, the negativity, that voice that says you can't. And finally, drama. That's all the external noise, the political outrage, the celebrity gossip, all the conflict that just sucks you in and completely drains your energy. And this just gets to the absolute core of it.
For most of us, the problem isn't that we lack organizational skills. Come on, you know how to make a to-do list. The real struggle is that those 3Ds, distraction, discouragement, and drama, are just winning. They're winning the daily battle against your dreams.
So, the solution is to consciously organize your life. Not just to be more productive, but to make sure that your dreams get the priority, the attention, and the energy they absolutely deserve every single day.
This is such a powerful question to ask yourself next time you're reaching for your phone. In an age where we have the entire world at our fingertips, are you truly bored, or are you maybe just disinterested, checked out from your own life? The problem probably isn't boredom, it's disconnection.
So how do you check back in? Well, it's definitely not about finding a new app. It's about intentionally putting more of what matters back into your day. Put more of you into your day. Put more of your actual dream, that thing you want to do, into your schedule. Actively work on your craft. Go out and find your joy. Cultivate positive energy. And connect, really connect, with the people you love. You have to be the architect of your own engagement.
So the roadmap forward is actually pretty simple. It's not some complicated new system you have to learn. It's a conscious, daily decision to inject more of your dream, more genuine engagement, and more authentic joy into the hours that you have.
And that brings us to the final question, the one that really matters. When you look back on those 334 months, will you see a life that was filled with purpose, with connection, with the pursuit of your dreams? Or will you just see a perfectly curated feed? The choice and the time is yours.